Tovil Parish Council's local plan response. I'll hand you over to our esteemed clerk.
Our response for the local plan is due by the 31st of January. Now, obviously, you all saw the plans, you've all had a chance to look online.
When is the final date?
31st of January.
Yeah.
So, what I need to know from all of you is your views. Are there any particular sites you don't want? And please do not say all of them because I can't say that, okay? But are there any particular sites you wish to maybe have less houses on? Are there any particular sites that you don't want built? There could be sites that you all agree, do you know what, we don't want that built. There could be sites that, you know, you go, they've said 500 times on there because they reduced that to whatever our feedback is, okay? Now, I don't know if you want to agree on it now, whether you want to all email me bits and pieces, and then what I can do is put it together from what you're all telling me. It's up to you.
That would be the best way.
Yeah.
It's also not only houses, it's...
Can I ring you?
You can ring me. That's absolutely fine.
So
Or ring me, or ring me.
It ain't just the houses, it's the environment of doing a play area, conservation.
It's also
The way it's been going has been pretty well, what I've seen on the...
it's also local infrastructure
Yeah.
as well.
Sorry.
Local infrastructure being the road network as well. That's in part of the local plan review at NBC. So NBC have got to obviously tie in with KCC in terms of that, and the local infrastructure, be it the local road network as well, on how you feel or how we feel that it may cope with the extra amount of houses, as in obviously in conjunction with the culver sites, of how you feel about that. So it will probably be better for obviously Councillor Seasonal to bring up, but the others to maybe email in anything at all, and then the clerk will then collate it and then send our response back as a concern from Tovil Parish Council to NBC, and that will be logged in. They probably just put it in file 13, but we made
Can
our
I also
response.
say that if there's any particular sites that you support, if there's any sites you look at and think, oh, do you know what, yeah, no, that's a really good site there, yeah, no, so it's not just about the bad, it's all your comments we need. I submit the response, and that has to be considered. It has to be considered by law. So yeah, so if we can do that, and remind residents as you're talking to them that it's not just the parish council, they are also allowed to submit their own responses, and it is all on view down at the gateway, okay?
Would it be a good thing to maybe send an email out, or if they, let the people obviously go on the website and have a look? Is there anything?
Well, no, the parish council have to formulate their response separately, and as I previously said, all of the documents are on display at the gateway. They're all on display online. I have a copy in my office. If you don't want to go down to the gateway, I'm more than happy to show you the ones I have in my office, because I can now show you. Obviously feel free, anybody, because it is public consultation, is within their rights to put in a response. Our response has to be the parish council, not the public's. All right?
Okay, on the planning matters as well, just we have one more thing. 2 planning applications have been... No, they're not. What about this one? What about this list?
No, I'm recycling paper.
She's put that into coming with. Thank you very much indeed.
That's all right.
Yeah. So moving on to item 11, the
Correspondence.
correspondence received from Julie Webb.
The Mayor's PA.
She is the Mayor's PA. Her worshipful, the Mayor's PA, invite to a quiz night supporting the Mayor's charities.
For some reason, they're not
You've
in
left it
there.
out. You put the...
Oh, I've done it on purpose.
Yeah, you put the other one on instead, haven't you? You've left it out.
No, I've left it out. It was in there. Sorry. Yes, you've all had copies of this. There's a quiz night, and I need to know, I think, by Councillor Jess. If councillors wish to attend, what's the date on there?
What, the actual meeting?
No, the date that I need
It's the 21st of February.
that I need to respond.
Doesn't say anything. What's on the back? What's on the back?
No.
Here's some.
2 seconds, sorry.
Doesn't say.
It's on the 21st of February, and there is a date on the email which says what date I have to respond by if you want to go.
That's why I couldn't find
Another correspondence received is from the Mason Safety Advisory Group inviting a parish council representatives to training titled "A Safe Event is a Successful Event." Now this might be handy for anybody on the events committee.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Have we got any volunteers that would like to, have you got any dates for that? Or is that to be
21st, I believe.
of
Um,
Mason Safety Advisory
Give me
Group?
2 seconds, I've got my emails.
You have it somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did circulate it.
Any volunteers
Yeah,
would
it's
obviously probably like
on
to have a date.
21st of January between 4 and 5:30. It's on a Tuesday. I'd go, but I'll trampoline in there.
Between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah,
4 and
you can have that.
5:30.
Okay.
Just, yeah,
Vice Chairman, Gary Butler.
I do events tonight. Maybe on 21st of week.
Councillor Susan Holcomb, did you say?
I'd love to go, but
Just unable to.
I'll take children trampolining on that day. I'd love
Yeah.
to go, but
In the afternoon.
I can't wait Tuesdays.
The safe event is a successful event. Anybody else?
Doesn't say
Well,
where
having
it is.
worked in the
Councillor Ron.
industry,
I think I
having
can
worked
only
in
have one,
industry, I
can't
like
I?
to,
No, it says representatives.
having worked in doing security events anyway, so it's been quite good.
Absolutely, I'll do it for you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I've got that, so I will
Could you,
respond.
could you email them with the
Yes.
calendar update, so she can get the email from the clerk?
I'll pick you up on, yeah? Or we go down on a bus. If they're running.
Okay, item number 12 has
Okay,
been
yeah.
held in confidential
Item
session.
number things, confidential session, so item number 13, neighbourhood plan update.
I have something for you all to look at. Oh, you don't have one each yet. I'm very sorry. But. Okay. This is the questionnaire. The questionnaire that will be going out to residents to find out various bits and pieces about the types of houses they care about being built, what they feel developers should be putting money into, what they feel we need more of. This has been, I'm sure Elaine will agree with me here, and Ron, it has been a few meetings it's taken to get this right, but we believe we've done it now. Obviously, I'll leave it on the table. Feel free to have a flick through. We are still working to the date of next week, but at the moment I still need to go through that. So it might not go out next week. It will be out by the end of January.
Do we have any chance of emailing the councillors a copy of that?
I can email councillors a copy of it.
Just for,
But one thing I would like to say is it's while we want to keep you all involved, it's not an approval thing.
It's not
It would
approved
be a
just a draft copy. Well, we can actually put draft on
yeah,
it.
no, what I'm saying is it's not for councillors to approve, it's just for their information.
Yeah.
Because it's the steering group that approved
Can
it.
you put for information only?
Yeah, absolutely, not a problem, I can circulate that.
There's one question?
All mine have
And that's
it.
the thing we can write back and say it's good for you and bad for you,
I
yes?
believe so, yes, yeah.
No.
I don't believe so.
This is the neighbour, you know the neighbourhood plan that we're putting
Yeah.
together? This is a questionnaire that we're sending out to residents.
Oh, it's a questionnaire.
To find out, because we have to demonstrate that we have evidence, okay? So if the examiners feel we haven't spoken to the local community enough, they won't even let us go to referendum. They will just chuck it out, say, no, you've not spoken to everyone in the community, don't care if you've spoken to 100 people at a meeting, not enough, you've not spoken to enough people. There's actually a number of questionnaires they like to look at that we get back. So obviously it's why we're incentivising for them to come back, because that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Because very much it is not, that's why it's not the parish council that put together the plan,
Yeah.
it's the steering group, because it has to be a parish thing, not put together by the parish council. So this is just another thing for us to prove it's not all of you guys sat in a room deciding what's what.
Yeah.
Alright?
We're clear on that, okay. Item number 14 is.
Can I just ask quick, is there a budget for this?
Neighbourhood plan
Yeah, yeah, I was
budget,
just
yes,
asking
if you
there.
read your budget.
It's on number, have you got a number there? On the budget, where it actually is?
And actually, we're applying for grants this year as well.
We should be getting quite a bit from NBC.
We've had that. we've had that back this year, yeah. The neighbourhood plan, we've got £2,000 in the budget for next year.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, number
I
one.
was just asking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Number 14, item number
Sorry,
14.
I believe
Sorry.
members of the public.
Is this going to, can you get it offline and do it online at all, Lisa?
Sorry, yes, we are going to be putting it online on Survey Monkey.
And fill it out online as
Yeah,
well?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
thank
we're going
you.
to do it all on there. I'm going to put a QR code on the back. Alright?
Okay, policies to be adopted. I believe the HR policy is,
Policies,
policies are complete.
yes,
Now.
they are. But can we do the terms of reference first?
Yeah.
Right, terms of reference. You'll notice on the finance, we have a version 1 and a version 2. Now the reason for this is the RFO wanted to give 2 choices on the language. Obviously you've all had a chance to read them, so you, on that one you need to vote version 1 or version 2.
Version 2, yeah.
And then the other 2 are just cut and dry.
Yeah.
So if we can do them first, if you don't mind, Mr Chairman,
That's
so I'll
right,
get
yeah.
them done.
Have you all seen version 1 and version 2?
All been circulated.
Yeah.
All been circulated.
So, well, let's just do one vote for
Yeah, there's-
the other one would.
Well,
Sorry,
Hang on.
how did that go?
No, that was just noticed while reading one version.
Which version?
Yeah, version 2,
Yeah.
there's
typo.
one word wrong.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Honestly.
if we adopted it, it would
No.
have been void because
I'll,
it's wrong
yeah,
Oh,
I've
planning.
changed it.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
the one
no,
you're on
I was
about?
going
Yeah.
to say,
Line
yeah.
1, planning.
Planning, when it
What I
should be
will
finance.
say
Yeah.
is the chairman did notice that me and Alison have broken our proofreading brains with these policies,
no,
so I'm very, very
No, I
sorry.
noticed that when I read it.
proofread
Yeah.
quite a lot of them and they've come back. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll put to the vote from version 1 and version 2. If we just say all those in favour of version 1, and then
Version 1 is, hang on.
it's in marked in red.
yeah,
Yeah.
on the top there, version 1.
Yeah.
All those in favour of version 1, and then we'll see what the version 2
Do
is.
councillors want 2 minutes to refresh
Yeah,
themselves?
Yeah, yeah. Would you be able to point out the major differences in the version?
Didn't write it. I don't do This is the bit I don't do.
Yeah.
She did tell me. Ah,
Should I, yeah.
You go. I don't know.
there it is. Councillors, oh no, I've got it. So the main difference is councillors elected / co-opted after the start of the council year will be given the option of joining the committee. Do you
Yeah.
want it in there?
I would have
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
so.
so, yeah.
Otherwise, it's an exclusion policy. Otherwise, anybody who's unfortunate enough to be elected this May will go, well, how come I couldn't be a
Oh,
member?
no, we're not having elections, mate.
No, you're not a member.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We have got an election coming
yeah,
up.
they'll
so,
actually come up,
yeah.
so whoever sort of gets that would say, they can't be excluded from being part of any committee. It's recommended to go to version 2, but it's entirely up to you. So, let's, all those in favour of version 1? None. All those in favour of version 2?
Perfect. We'll adopt that one then.
Yeah, adopted that one. The HR, the human resources policies,
Oh, you need to do the other terms of reference as well, the events and the planning.
yeah, terms of reference
Oh.
in them.
Well, we can do them before this time.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Any issues? And obviously
Is
it's
there any
back
issues on the, we've obviously got them from the email, one about the terms of reference of the HR, the human resources policies. Any problems with that? All those in favour?
We're doing them all one by one.
We're
Yeah,
doing
one by
it.
one, yeah, yeah.
We're doing it as a job lot.
All right, okay.
That's,
Sorry, can you just,
I'm
2
confused.
seconds,
Are
Chairman.
we doing
Sorry.
it all one by one? Or
No,
all
we do it as a job lot.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay. Because I didn't understand which
Yeah.
one. I thought it was that one you
No,
did.
no,
It was
that's
its own
fine,
one.
that's fine. So basically what I've done is I've written all the HR policies, okay? We've only got 2 more lots to do now, which is GDPR and planning, But now it's the HR ones that have got to be adopted,
And the events.
and the events committee terms of reference and the planning committee terms of reference, because we've already done finance.
Alright, can we vote again?
Yes.
Yeah, so should we, would you like that as a job lot? Would we vote
It's
for?
job lot.
Okay, a job lot. We vote for the planning committee, the human resources committee and the events committee in terms of reference, all in one. Those in favour?
It's unanimous.
Unanimous.
Sorry, just to amend that, Mr Chairman, it's not the HR terms of reference, it's the human resources policies.
Is this the events committee in terms of reference?
Yeah, it's the human
Human
resources
resources
policies.
Yeah, as amended as well, the other one as amended.
As amended, yeah, yeah.
Okay, item number 15, website hosting. The council have been informed the KCC platform that we use, the parish council website, will be closed down as of the 1st of the 9th, 2020. The clerk has obtained a quote from Accurate, which used to be Sovereign, and this will work out around about £150 a year for the hosting of the platform. This is one of the cheapest and will also mean all of our IT, including the backups and all the rest of the stuff that we have, is under one roof. They can also transfer all of our content from our existing site at no cost or low cost to our new site. So there is no longer a free option. We must have a website by law.
And
Do
I
we
wouldn't
know
have
why?
known, sorry,
Do we know why?
they've broken GDPR, so they can shut down.
Okay.
Yep, I wouldn't have known if we hadn't rejoined Calc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically, they're not allowed, basically, it's not adhering to certain GDPR conditions, and they can't amend that existing platform, and it's, I actually did circulate a piece from Calc which does actually go into detail why it's not thing, but it is no, as of the 1st of September, it's no longer an option.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate that thing. So obviously, we have time. Do you want to vote on that, or should we have time? We just need September.
I think we get it done, it's less to do.
It's £150 a year, and I don't know if anybody uses website hosting. What you feel about that? How
We have
good
other
value for money? We have other options, but to keep everything in one roof and the ease of transfer of all of our stuff that we've got, all the 12 parish council stuff, into the new platform, which we could be charged if we went somewhere else at quite a hefty rate. It might be an idea that we just keep it as per, because it is quite a good rate.
because I'm currently doing some bits on the website. It's kind of an ongoing project that when things go quiet, I am updating it, trying to get it look a bit better. Leah at QIT has actually told me it will be as simple as just transferring it from one to the other, because it would go on exactly the same programme. So,
I think that's a reasonable form.
So we will put that to the vote, save us going back in September and revisit it back in September. If we put it to the vote now, we put it to bed, and all future councils, all future councillors will just abide by the decision we make today. Does that sound fair? Okay, so we'll put that to thing, all those in, well, somebody's going to propose
I'll
this.
propose it.
Councillor Butler's proposing it, any
I'll
seconders?
second.
Councillor Adam Hogg is seconding it. All those in favour?
it's unanimous,
Unanimous.
perfect.
That's
Thank you very much.
Quite good twice.
Yeah.
Item number 16, fire extinguisher for the parish officer. Does that mean office?
Office, yes.
Parish office. The YMCA has had a fire safety check carried out, and one of the items that was picked up by the fire safety officer was that there is a fire
There is no
there is
fire
no.
You're reading a confidential document out anyway,
No,
so
no.
I should tell you.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not reading it for word for word, because you have to put all the words in.
Alright.
So there's no fire extinguisher in the office. I did actually point that out the last time I went in there. The council needs to vote to give permission. The council needs to give permission to one to be purchased. What sort of fire extinguisher needs to be put in?
I don't know, is the answer to that one. However, what the lady has said is that I can get somebody out from Kent Fire Brigade. They'll come out and tell me what extinguisher needs to go in there. I just need permission from council to go in.
Just go and email Safe and Well, and they do a Safe and Well report.
Oh no, all I need to do is ring the fire station.
Yeah,
Fire,
Safe
fire.
is.
Oh, is it safe? Is it
Safe and Well?
Oh, okay.
And then the fire brigade will come out and do you a fire safety.
I would donate one of my
It's for Through the fire brigade, it's called Safe and Well.
I would donate one of my ones, but they have to be certified. They have to be certified. Councillor Hicks?
So is it not saying the building don't have to provide?
No.
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 No, because we sort of, not sublet, but we have a certain proportion which we're responsible for.
Okay.
We're responsible for everything within that office.
It has electrical
When you're going to
items.
get one, you need to do a yearly check on it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That will be
So
done.
that probably negate my offer of
But at the
using one of mine. I
moment,
couldn't do that because it had to be
No.
safety
Yeah.
checked and stuff.
at the moment, what I need is permission from council to
Yeah.
go and do what I need
Yeah,
to
but
do.
So we'd like to obviously give the clerk or the IFO, or the staff, the permission to seek advice, to find out what's best for them, and then obviously find out the cheapest quote, and then I don't think we need to bring it back. If we authorise it now,
Yeah.
that whatever needs to be spent as a fire, so what's advised by the fire safety board, that we agree to that. Is that okay? Okay, should we have a proposal, Gil? Carrie? Yeah, a seconder?
No.
Councillor Susan Hogg? All those in favour?
Unanimous, perfect. I'll get on that tomorrow.
We haven't got, our councillors.
Yeah, I'm actually going to refer to my big yellow book. Something, I don't like my big yellow book. Basically, it was brought to my attention by Calc that it's something we shouldn't have on the agenda. The reason being is because, and I'll read you the passage, sorry, I need to find it now. It says, unless what it says is that it is best practice that an agenda should not include any other business, i.e. issue raised by parish councillors, to avoid the possibility of decisions being taken unlawfully. I've also discussed this with a couple of other parish clerks and they don't do it either. It is something that we shouldn't... I know
I wish I'd mentioned
Yeah,
things at other places.
I know you're probably all going to think I'm being nitpicky
Yeah.
or whatever, but I'm not. What I'm trying to do is get the council operating correctly. And unfortunately it's going to make me unpopular. If it does, it does. But I've looked it up, I've done my research, and everything I'm doing it is just to make sure that we're operating in line with regulations.
That's final. Okay, so what we'd like to do now
Date
is data details of next meeting, to confirm, is Monday the 10th of February 2020 at 7 p.m. Normal time, normal place. It's in this venue, of course. And we look forward to seeing you there. And obviously the meeting is sort of not closed. It's not closed. But we would like to say at this present time, if we could now have the public, if the filming could
We be
cease.
leaving, yeah.
Yes, please, yeah.
Yeah.
If the film could cease. And if the public can be excused, we thank you very much for coming along. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all for their hospitality tonight and wish you all well for 2020. And just to let you know that we've finished recording here at 20:36, just for my recording.
Can I make a request, Mr. Porter?
Yeah.
Would it be possible for you to send, wherever you put the video up,
Yeah.
you could send the link?
Yeah, I've had a few councillors privately ask me tonight.
To the clerk.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's up.
Disseminate it out to the other councillors so
Yeah.
they can have a look at what you recorded.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Thank you very much.
Obviously,
Oh, thank you. Would it be all right, Mr. Chairman, if I join the table rather than speaking to you?
Oh, this. Not too bad, yeah?
Yeah, not so bad.
Sort this out, right, darling? We're meeting downstairs, yeah? Downstairs. In case you think I've gone over that.
That's all right.